Hey there everybody, this is Reckles with WTBGold, and welcome to Weekly WoW Gold, the show where every single week we put out a video explaining everything you need to know about gold making in under 5 minutes, guaranteed. So today, I've got some cool stuff going on right now. As you can see in the background, I've got some little acoustic panels, so this shouldn't sound like I'm inside a cave. Which I am. I'm in my little gaming cave. But let's talk about Blizzard stuff. Demon Hunters should be out by the time you see this video, so super duper hype. We've also got some cool stuff going on in all the other games. Heroes of the Storm has Auriel coming out on... she'll probably also be out. And on the 11th, One Night in Karazhan, the Hearthstone expansion or adventure is coming out. And I did a video on Purify, one of the cards that just everyone hates. And I didn't quite realize how much everyone hated it. Just something interesting about this is that you really get to see mob mentality. Because Purify is essentially overload for priest. I got more dislikes on this video than I've gotten on anything since I summed up the Well of Eternity and Illidan's backstory with, and then he hit on Malfurion's chick. And Malfurion was like, oh no, I would kill you for hitting on my chick, but meh, we have this soul link thing going on. Maybe I should have mentioned more, like just bring up the word vials and maybe everyone wouldn't hate me. I wanted to start off with some cool news from Icy Veins. Icy Veins is starting to do gold making guides. They've been doing them sporadically for the past couple of months, but it sounds like Pelion is going to start hitting it harder. And just to show you that they mean business, here's a picture of him selling Left Shark for 7,000 gold. You can do it, guys. You just got to post it for 7,000 gold. Step number 1 to making a lot of gold is to post things for a lot of gold, and eventually someone will buy them. We've got some cool stuff going on in YouTube, though. Komlit has been doing a really neat series, a dungeon comparison. Like a lot of people have done dungeon guides. How much gold can you make in XYZ? Well, he's been doing that, but kind of comparing, doing a split test, A to B. So go check him out. Studen, of course, Studen uploads awesome content every single day. And one thing, even though he mainly uploads stream content, I really appreciate that he also adds intros or does things specifically for YouTube, which is something a lot of VOD uploaders don't. But yeah, as you can see, he's been doing a lot of 5-man group farms, which is really cool and interactive for his stream, and shows just a totally new side of gold making that we don't normally do, but you can get instant respawns a lot better if you farm things in groups. And this person isn't gold making, but Hayven Games, just go, if you aren't subscribed to Hayven already, what are you doing? Like, Hayven puts out amazing content. HC Nev put out a video on Gulp Frog farming, which I'm bringing up. We talked about Gulp Frog farming back in episode 2 or 3 or 4, but I just wanted to bring up this video in particular because with Legion coming out, you're going to see a ton of guides on how to farm this in Legion, how to make gold with this in Legion, blah, blah, blah. Well, don't forget old stuff, because since everyone's going to be farming the new stuff, you're going to have a lot less competition if you go back to old world content. Particularly pets, too. Now, Signs of Kilani also put out, mentioning a whole ton of Legion guides, Signs of Kilani put out a new guide talking about the best professions for Legion. I disagree with the concept of best professions, because really, if you go out and you enjoy crafting blacksmithing stuff, or if you just love mining, I love mining but hate herbalism. So if herbalism was one of my main professions, I would never make any gold, because for some reason gathering a plant sucks and gathering an ore is super exciting, and I love the noise. But go check that out if you've been kind of slacking and want to learn more about professions. Oh, and I almost forgot. Biggest news. Power Word Gold, Jim is back making content. He has a stream set up. Power Word Gold is the grandfather of World of Warcraft gold making. He's why I started my channel. He's why everyone started their channel. And he has always been just up front helping the community. Like, lots of people have done guides, but he fostered the community to grow and be what it became and what it still is today. Also, he has the coolest beard in the world, so go check him out. Now, moving from YouTube over into the blogosphere, we've got some cool news mentioning people coming back. The Journal of Marcus Ty is back out with their podcast. I guess it's not blogosphere. I guess that's more podcatosphere. That doesn't sound good. But Marcus Ty is an amazing, solid content creator. Go check him out. Perks and Peeves, WoW Pet Addiction, put out a really interesting post talking about the Nerf. If you didn't know, the WoW Garrison Daily got nerfed back in beta, and so it only gives you half of the pet battle coins, oh my god, that you normally get. So there's another nerf that just hit recently with 7.0.3, and that is it's account bound. So if you do it on one character and then you hop over to another character, that daily's already completed. So that's a huge nerf to people who had 10 tunes and 10 garrisons and were just racking up those coins. Now, Perks and Peeves talks about some of the pros and cons of kind of this from a gameplay standpoint and from a pet battle aficionado standpoint. But from a gold making standpoint, this means they're going to be rarer. You're not going to be able to just do something 10 times and in one day have every pet you can buy. So these items will actually be worth gold. It's a good thing from that standpoint. There's lots of other arguments against it. And finally, we're going to end with one of my favorite people in the world, the Gold Queen. She created a post for the Demon Hunter pack. Now, profession packs have been around since the dawn of time, but with a whole bunch of people, every person who plays WoW, leveling a Demon Hunter, you're going to have a lot of people who don't have they just want to get their cooking up to max. They want to get their first aid up to max. They want to get 1 or 2 professions up to max. And if you say, hey, here's all the fish you need, here's all the leather you need, here's all the ore you're going to need, go forth and prosper, you can charge double or even maybe triple what the materials are worth to you. So that's it. I'm going to leave this here, but I do have one announcement for the channel. I'm going to be starting a 20 days of gold making vlog series essentially tomorrow, and I want anyone who has a YouTube channel or has been wanting to do YouTube to come and join me. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow, but it's an old blogging carnival we used to do back in the day, and I figured there are enough new people to gold guides, and since we've kind of shifted over to YouTube, it would be great to just start this on YouTube. So use the hashtag 20 days of GM, and we should get the word spread about this. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.